did everything myself in here. That is not how you do the business. And that right there is a house that I have already flipped as well. And I already know that I can flip this house to a buyer on my buyers list because I got a strong buyers list in this area. Hey, what's up guys? John Cochran here, and today is System Saturday, the day that I bring you a system that I use in my business that you can rip off, duplicate using your own local market. Now, today's System Saturday, what we're going to talk about is a killer, never used way to find buyers that what we found is very, very productive whenever you're looking for buyers, whenever you're selling property. So, it is, drumroll, Blogger. So Blogger is a very good site that what we have found to post your properties to, and I'm going to tell you why, and I'm going to show you how to do it right here, the system that we use. So what is Blogger? Blogger is a blog publishing service that is completely free to the public, that you can get a ton of free traffic to your properties because it is owned by Google. Google is where everybody wants to go. They always want to get to the top of Google's, and they never want to pay for it. And Blogger is the best way, the fastest way in order to make every bit of that happen. Now, here's how it works. So the first step is you got to set up a free blog at blogger.com. Very, very easy to do. You don't need any technical skills. Doesn't matter if you're on a PC or Mac. Just go to blogger.com and you can set up a free account right there. And then what you do is whenever you have a property that you're going to sell, what you want to do is you want to write a blog post for every single property that you have for sale. So guys, don't freak out here. Don't be like, oh my gosh, I'm not a writer or anything like that. I'm going to have to hire a writer. Oh my gosh. You don't have to do any of that stuff. So guys, just write a simple post, and I'm going to share with you the system that we use. Set up a blog, and then you're going to have a post for every single property that you have for sale. You also want to be very strategic, and this is where this is coming into play. Be very strategic what you put into these blog posts, because obviously Google owns these things, so you need to be putting things very strategically inside of your blog posts on all these so that buyers are actually going to find you. And here's how we do this. So here's the format. So you can see here's our blog. So here's our blog right here of a property that we have, and this is the format, so write this stuff down. The first thing is that you'll notice is that you put in the address, 123 Main Street, Springfield, Ohio, so you'll put in the full address. And then the big thing is give the buyer a reason to call you. How much off value is this property? How much off is this? So what we always do, 50K off market value, or however much it is off market value. If you got a wholesale deal and literally you're selling property for $50,000 and ARV is 100, what do you think off market value would be? $50,000. That's how we come up with all those figures. So if you're going to prehab a property and literally ARV is $100,000, and then you're selling the property for $89,900 or $90,000, how much off are you? Well, you're $10,000 off, and that's what everybody wants. Whenever somebody's buying a property, all they want is, how much of a deal are you going to give me? That's all they want. So that's the first thing that we do, and we plaster that everywhere. So you can notice the way that we're doing this into our blog post. It's very Google friendly, if you will, but you wouldn't know that just by reading this. So that's the first thing that we do, is put in the full address, and this is very keyword driven, believe that or not. Below that, home in Springfield. Why do we put home in Springfield? Home in city. Because that's exactly what people are Googling, homes in city. So we put that, and then we're plastering this again, 50K off market value, we're hitting that again, giving them a reason to call us. Now that phone number right there, it's not a cell phone number, it's not just one of those. That's actually a lead capture phone number, meaning that whenever they call that phone number, it is literally going to go into a software and is going to be a lead, and it's automatically going to a software, and that software is going to work them for us. Okay? So that's how this works, and that's answered by a live person. So home in Springfield, again, 50K off, call me at my lead capture phone number because I'm going to build my buyers list off of it. Then what we always do is we put the pictures. So we put the pictures right here of all the property, the main picture. This is probably going to be the outside of your house. Put in right here, your name right here, and then bam, again, the lead capture phone number again. And then right here would be the same exact line that you put in right there. It's just the headline right there. Put in the price right underneath that for $150,000, and this right here is where where it says wonderful house is where your property description goes. So whenever you're writing your property description for your property or whatever it is, that's where that property description will go. priced to make your knees buckle and your mouth to water. This 3-bedroom, 2-bath property is just sitting, waiting for you to buy at $50,000 off market. That property description goes right there. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna notice that it says, again, another call to action, call me at, here's my company, call me at my lead capture phone number to see this property. So you can see here how many different times we are able to capture their information, and you can also see how driven it is when it comes to Google. And the big thing is right here is we also have a video right below that. Below that video is all the pictures to the property. So that is the format, and the reason we have the video and right on that video is clearly the lead capture phone number. So there's so many different call to actions in there, and it's so Google written to where the reason that we absolutely love this and the hidden gold mine that what we found is because here is my suggestions, is you will go through and you'll drive traffic to each blog post. So that is the first thing that you can do, is that you can drive traffic to the blog post. So now that you've got your blog written, now you can drive traffic to it and let from Facebook or wherever it is, so you can send people to that URL, and then you should also let Google do its magic as well. Here is Google's magic. This is how well this works. So here is our whole blog. Here's our whole blog that what we have, and you can see here that it will get right around, and we pulled this early in the day, but you will see here that it will get right around 600 views a day. And you don't have to do anything. And you can see right here that we're getting right around 10,000, just a little bit over 10,000 views every single month. And all we're doing is we're just sticking by that format, and it works every single time. So I highly suggest that you go back and you rewind the video, you set up your blog, rewind that video so that you can literally just steal those headlines, get the exact format that what we use, because you can see these numbers, and those are the numbers that you'll have in your business as well. So guys, that was a huge tip. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, give us a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next System Saturday.